Dexter Resurrection is on an absolutely generational run with how good this show is. We just got the best episode yet. This is going to be my full recap and breakdown of Dexter Resurrection episode 4, so if you haven't watched the episode yet, this will contain spoilers and you have been warned. So in this episode, we get Dexter joining the serial killer group posing as Ronald Schmidt or the Dark Passenger. At this, he gets to meet Leon Prader, played by Peter Dinklage, who has this strange obsession with serial killers, but he's also really heavily involved in the community. Prader is not only obsessed with serial killers, he also has a collection of their trophies like Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, Jeffrey Dahmer, but not to mention he also has the Trinity Killer Arthur Mitchell, he has Brian Moser, and he also has Dexter's original blood slides. At this meeting, he gets to meet other serial killers who have similar hobbies to himself, but he finds out that they are much more twisted than he is. He knows that he needs to take them out using his code, so he locks his eyes on Lowell or Lowell, however you say it, who is played by Neil Patrick Harris. And this guy is very creepy, like he skins tattoos off of his victims. Very weird. He also meets Mia, who he develops an interest in. I don't know if that's going to be a friendship connection or a relationship, but I'm vibing with it. Switching off of Dexter briefly, we go back to Harrison and Batista, who they are connecting at the hotel, talking about past stories from Miami, and Batista is also investigating the murder that took place at the hotel. Batista finds out about the murder and how it was so similar to what was happening down in Miami. He is starting to connect dots to Dexter. Not only do we get to hear Dexter say "Tonight's the night" in this episode, which was one of my favorite parts, but we also got to hear him reveal himself as the Bay Harbor Butcher. When he captures Lowell and gets him in the room, he's like, hey, like, this is your ritual. Like, this is kind of lame. Lowell's not scared at all. He's just like, hey, get it over with. And Dexter's like, I'm not being entirely truthful. I am Dexter Morgan. And Lowell's like, who is that? And he's like, the Bay Harbor Butcher. And Lowell freaks out. I think that that is just straight aura because they all probably look up to the Bay Harbor Butcher in some way because they're all in the serial killer cult. And it's a little weird, but aura. The episode ends with Harrison having this internal conflict of, hey, should I turn myself in for the murder? Should I turn my dad in for being the Bay Harbor Butcher? Or should I just keep this facade going? Harrison ends up walking into the police station. We don't know what his option was that he was going to go with, but Dexter ends up stopping him, who Harrison believes is dead. So it was like a real weird rekindling moment. I'm super excited to see where episode 5 takes us because episode 4 was an absolute banger and each episode just keeps on getting better and better. Let me know, what were your thoughts on Dexter Resurrection episode 4? And are you looking forward to the 5th episode?